Why hello, you amazing beautiful people, and welcome back to another Kendrick Lamar reaction video. So we have now finished Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. We've also finished the explanation video on it, but a lot of you, before we move on to our next album reaction, have told me you want me to check out the music videos, you want me to check out some live performances. We usually get like a group of videos that come after our album reactions before our next one. So let me know what other reactions you want me to record before we jump into the next album. Is the next one our last one, by the way? I actually feel like it might be. Let me know in the comment section down below all of these answers that I'm asking. And this easily has to be the most requested reaction I have received. It is the SNL live performance of Rich Spirit, N95, and Father Time. Now, Father Time is a bit of a tough one, so I figured we'd start with that one as its own separate video. I'm gonna be honest, there was a part of me that didn't know whether I was ever gonna listen to this song again, and here we go. It's the #1 most requested reaction, so I guess we're listening to this song again. I love this song, but my word, it is way too personal. Oh man. I ain't ready to listen to this one again. I'm just not emotionally ready for this at all. That's why we're doing Father Time first, and then we're gonna end on Rich Spirit and 95, because at least those are a bit more upbeat in energy. Jeez, guys, why'd you keep doing this to me? Anyway, support these reactions, please, by liking the video. It really helps, and leaving a comment helps the algorithm, and subscribing. About 86% of you aren't subscribed, but still come back and watch all the Kendrick reactions. It would really help if you subscribe. And let's jump into my first time ever reaction to Kendrick Lamar's SNL live performance of Father Time.
Once again, Kendrick Lamar.
Now, I think Father Time came after the N95 performance. I wanted to do it first.
That's on me. Every time that four walls that taught me, them habits buried deep. That man knew a lot, but not enough to keep me past them streets. My life is a plot, twisted from directions that I can't see. Daddy issues, fall across my head. Told me bumper foul, I'm teary-eyed. Wanna throw my hands, I won't think out loud. A foolish pride. If I lose again, won't go in the house. I stand outside, laughing with my friends. They don't know my life. Daddy issues made me learn losses. I can take those well. Mama.
Even that line, I laugh with my friends, they don't know my life, is so damn fucking real. Like, when you're that young, when you're younger, you don't tell your friends anything. Like, if you got any issues inside your house, that never leaves the house with you as a kid. You don't tell your friends, you don't tell nobody. The issues in your house stay in your house. It's weird as a kid how you just don't ever want to tell anybody those things. I mean, maybe you even don't as an adult.
I could take those well. Mama said that boy is exhausted. He said go, cause if he give up now, that's go cost him. Life's up. You could be a step out the margin. I got up quick.
Is he self-censoring here? I'm not sure.
Trying to keep balance. Oh, this the part where mental stability meets talent. This the part he breaks my humility just for practice. Tactics we learned together. Sore losers forever. Daddy issues.
Early morning wake ups, practicing on day offs. Tough love, bottled up. No chase I need, no chase I need, no chase I need, no chase I need, no chase. Early morning.
The genius of the simple chorus lyrics is just incredible. The fact that just by saying no chaser neat is describing that there's no way to water down your life. No chaser, no ice in your drink, no what's the word? I don't know, when you add like Coke or Pepsi or whatever the hell to your drink, none of that. You're taking life neat, straight as it is.
Wake ups, practicing on day offs. Tough love, bottled up. No chase I need, no chase I need, no chase I need, no chase I need, no chase I.
I got daddy issues, that's on me. Looking for I love you, barely empathizing for my relief. A child that grew accustomed, jumping up when I scrape my knee. If I cried about it, he surely tell me not to be weak. Daddy issues hit my emotions, barely express myself. Man should never show feelings, being sensitive never help. His mama died, I asked him why. He going back to work so soon. First replying, son, that's life. Bills got no silver spoon. Daddy issues bump everybody. Get your.
Why are you going back to work so soon? That's low. That's life. That's life. God damn, man. God damn, man. The thing is with this album, it's so easy to look at like the big picture of what Kendrick is doing, of the issues that he went through, and like I don't mean his like father relationship. I mean like the big picture of the album, you know, the big issue and everything leading up to that reveal that you forget or you don't or you might overlook this, like the fact that Kendrick doesn't just share this big part of his past, he shares every part of his past.
Blind son, that's life. Bills got no silver spoon. Daddy issues bump everybody. Get your money, son. Trust yourself. Trust nobody. Only your mama know. This made relationship seem cloudy. Never attached to none. So if you took some likers around me, I might reject the love. Daddy issues kept me competitive. That's a fact. I don't give a what's the narrative. I am that. When Kanye got back with Drake, I was slightly confused. Guess I'm not mature as I think. Got some healing to do. Egotistic, zero giving. Be specific, need assistance with the way I was brought up. What's the difference when your heart is made of and your tongue is made of gold and your heart is made of but it may weaken your soul. Some homies don't got a daddy. Grow up overcompensating. Learn some.
I really have to say, like, no one moves like Kendrick either. Like, Kendrick has, like, I can't describe it, but it's almost like an old man dance. Like, he dances like your uncle at a wedding, you know? He's just like always like slow, you know, like someone who like in their mind is doing the robot, but it's like really slow, like the slow robot, you know? Like, yeah, I can do the robot, but for some reason it looks good. Like, it looks good. Like, I love the way Kendrick does it. I've never seen anyone do it like Kendrick. Anyone. Like, he looks like everything's a little bit slow, everything's a little bit chilled, and he's always moved like that. I love it. Even on a song like Father Time, he's got the slow movement, the Kendrick movement.
Learn something about being gangster. I love my fathers for helping me to take off the gloves. Cause everything he said was everything I was. Until my partners that figured it out without a father. I salute you, may your blessings be neutral to your toddlers. Crucial, they can't stop us. You see the mistakes. Till then, I give the women a break. Grown men with daddy issues.
Till then, I give the women a break.
Early morning wake ups, practicing on day offs. Tough love, bottled up, no chaser, no chaser, no chaser, no chaser, no chaser.
Tap dancing around the issue. My word, man. My word. What an excellent performance. Excellent performance. Excellent, man. Excellent. And as well with like the freaking like walls closing in around him as well, perfectly matching it. Sort of like the importance of the song. Like, oh my god, this is the thing. This is the thing. This is the thing with this man. This is the thing with this man. Every song is like, I don't even know where to start. I'm just gonna vomit a load of words and hopefully some of them make sense. Every song is so honest and open. Every movement this man does is so methodic and well thought out. Even so much as the walls closing in around him when he's delivering a song like Father Time, which literally is talking about his relationship with his father, but not just his relationship with his father. Like, he's talking about his relationship with his father because how his father was raised, and his father saying that's how life is. So his father's already installing those kind of ideals on Kendrick. You know, that is how life is, and that pressure's already put there that you gotta be this kind of person. You gotta hide your emotions. You gotta be the strong kind of person. The walls are closing in on a child that's being given all this kind of pressure from a young age to be this kind of person. It's so fucking symbolically beautiful, and it's amazing how this man does it. A simple action of a room with not much in it and the walls closing in represents everything that this person will be feeling from this pressure straight away at that early age. It's just incredibly well done. It's just so fucking smart. And I hate it as well. I hate it. I hate it so much because I hate how many people in my comment section related to this song. I'm really doing my best not to go into it too much because I've been down this rabbit hole. We've gone over this song. I don't want to enter those emotions again. It's hard for me. You know, like, it's hard for a lot of people. And that's not because I'm hiding from them. That's just because I've felt it. I've been through it. I don't want to do it again. And, like, the fact that Kendrick just shares all of that with everybody blows my mind. It really does. It really blows my mind. And I don't know why, but I kind of never imagined him performing this album live. Does that make sense? The album is so personal. And a song like Father Time especially is so personal that I never imagined Kendrick going on stage and performing this in person with people in front of him. I just kind of always assumed it would an album only like song. That sounds crazy saying it out loud, but that's how I genuinely felt. I couldn't imagine a person going out on stage and saying these words to a crowd. And just seeing it just, if anything, it just makes Kendrick look so fucking strong. Like, more than anything. Father Time. Not just a song about Kendrick's relationship with his father, but how his father was raised. How other people have relationships with their parents. How he was talking about how some people might not even have fathers in their lives. So they overcompensate. You know, they don't have that role model. They don't have that figure. So they overcompensate on who they want to be, on their manliness, you know. It's a shame that the generation before us and the generation before them saw this as the normal way. You know, don't cry, dust yourself off, get back up, keep moving. Life is difficult. That's just how life is, you know. Like, that is fucking insane. Saying that out loud is insane. I can't imagine now saying that to my kids. Like that's how life is, you know. Life's gonna kick your ass. That's how life is. Like, I want my kids to enjoy life. And I know life's difficult. But I can't imagine, like, that being the message I instill on them. Like, life's gonna be hard. It's gonna suck. That's how it is. You know, like, dust yourself up, you're gonna get hurt, but you gotta keep moving on. When you're in hurt, you gotta keep moving on. Like, it's crazy to me. I love that Kendrick is, like, putting that all... This album, I love that Kendrick puts that all out there in the world. I love that he puts that... Like, can you... I say this every time I listen to this album. Can you imagine how many people this album must have helped? Like, I got a tiny little audience here on YouTube, you know? Like, my Kendrick Lamar reactions, I'm lucky if they break 10,000 views. We get, like, between 5 and 20,000 on most videos, you know? Like, we're a tiny little reactor. And a lot of people don't watch my channel with the Kendrick Lamar reactions because, again, we're, like, tiny, we're hidden. We do so much random content. So, like, I don't know the big image. Like, I don't have, like, 100,000 people watching my videos where I can get, like, a more of an understanding of how many people this helped. But even with my smaller audience, the amount of people in my comments who are saying, this helped me do this helped me do that. And then if you just amplify that to the rest of the world, can you imagine how many people this helped? Can you actually imagine? Just by Kendrick going on his own journey of self-discovery and healing, he helped break the cycle and change generations and help people heal and grow and be better parents to their kids. One man did that, and all he did to make that happen was just open up. It was a selfish journey. He did it for himself. He wanted to heal himself. Good. Fucking good. But simply by being selfish, by wanting to look after you before anybody else, he had the exact opposite effect. He helped more people than if he started that journey by thinking about other people. Rich Spirit and N95.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kendrick Lamar.
Taking my baby to school and I pray for it, cause you ain't never been cool. Ryan Testament, painting pictures put me in the Louvre. Definite, universal shift, I'm in the groove. Celebrity do not mean integrity, you fool. Good man, shake your hand, firm grip. 72 wins, lost 10, ballin' with the flu. 2 M's for show, but add another 2. Lil man, the big man says GT down, I'm flipping the kickstand. Rich spirit, broke phone, trying to keep the balance, I'm staying strong. Stop playing with me before I turn you to a song. Stop playing with me before I turn you to a song. Hey, little lady, attractive.
It's interesting. The more times you listen to this, to like music, the more times you sort of like you shift and change what you think the song's about. Like when I heard this song, Rich Spirit, Broke Phone, I was like, oh man, it's funny how like people prioritize different things in terms of their spending. But now I imagine that as Kendrick basically saying like, to get a rich spirit, he had to break his phone. He had to shut out the world. And that was the way he got that rich spirit.
Can't play with her no more, she fasting. Little lady, attractive. Stevie Wonder. Demorality can wait, feedback on low latency. I'm glitching from the face. Thoughts grow secretly, I'm running out of space. Ask Winnie, she okay? Never mind 100K. Why you lying on Benjamin? He turning in his grave. I'm lying if I said I wouldn't get this thing away. The aloof Buddha, Christ with a shooter. Praise to Muhammad, I might lose ya.
Ask Whitney are you okay? And he's like, nope, not gonna ask her, never mind 100K. Basically, this song is just a contradiction in itself, especially with the lyrics, talking about taking this kid to school, but then talking about spending money, but then pointing out other people for spending money and being hypocrites, like, why are you doing that? Why are you spending this money? I'm gonna spend the money. Why are you spending this money? That's not how you, like it literally is like, do as I say, not as I do. This whole song could be summed up like that, you know? Rich spirit, broke phone, but I'm spending all this money on fancy things, but if I wanna, like, you know, enjoy my life, I need to cut everybody out, but at the same time, look at me. I'm fucking hip-hop Jesus over here.
My friends cooler, primary, so the resale very stupid. I would never live my life on a computer. IG get your life for a chickabooya. More power to ya, level from a distance. Why you always in the mirror more than a Am I really tried to sue me like he got the privilege? But I didn't lose sleep cause I got the spirit. Hey, rich spirit, broke phone. Trying to keep the balance, I'm staying strong. Stop playing with me before I turn you to a song. Stop playing with me before I turn you to a song. Hey, little lady attractive. Can't play with her no more, she fasting.
I wonder if the shadow is actually Kendrick. I don't reckon it is because of how it's like, because of how it was done in the performance. But like, it moves like fucking Kendrick. That's why it's like throwing me off. It's like, I don't think it's Kendrick because I reckon it's probably someone behind, and that's like why they did it like this. But at the same time, it moves a lot like Kendrick.
Lady attractive. Can't play with her no more, she fasting.
Hello, new world. All the boys and girls, I got some true stories to tell. You're back outside, but they still lied. Whoa, yeah.
Take off the foo-foo, take off the cloud chase, take off the Wi-Fi, take off the money phone, take off the car loan, take off the flex and the white lies, take off the weirdo jury, I'ma take 10 steps and I'm taking off top 5, take off the fabricate streams and the microwave meme, it's a real world outside, take off the idols, take off the rose, take off the Cairo, take off the Sancho Pay, 5 days stay, take on a meal, hell if I know, take off the front flap, take off perception, take off the cop with the iPad, take off the unlured, take off the unsure, take off decisions, I back it off.
It's so crazy with this album. It's so crazy with this album because this song, first time I listened to it, I was like, shit, man, it sounds like Kendrick basically calling everybody out. You're spending money on this stuff. Take it all off. Take off everything you've got. All this materialistic shit that you literally fill up around your life. All this stuff that you've got in your life. Take it all off. Get rid of it. Then what the fuck do you have? Then what do you have? And that's what I thought this entire song was about. And you only realize the contradiction in the lyrics when you go back.
Take out the fake deep, take out the fake broke, take out the I'm broke, I care. Take out the gossip, take out the new logic, that if I'm rich, I'm rare. Take out the Chanel, take out the G.O.T, take out the birthday
the instrument is so intense in this, man.
What do you have? You ugliest piece. 2 ATMs, you stepping on what?
Oh, the song is so good. It's such a good song, man.
Who you think they carry up for us?
Serving up a look,
Peace.
dancing in a drop.
Fold.
Yellow to the big step, but never lose a count.
Key.
Dancing in the safe.
Riches. Can I feel out my truth? I got nothing to lose. I got powers to move. I can swim in my fate. Camera was moving whenever I'm moving. I'm talking whatever I make. Money is stacking up.
This song's tempo and flow is so addictive, man. It's been paced so fucking beautifully. The entire song, you're listening to this and you think it's literally Kendrick basically saying to get rid of all these things in his life, when really it is the projection of what he wants to be. And he's not quite there yet, but it's what he wants to be. He's looking at himself in the mirror. Here he is. And he's basically saying, take off all these things, take off everything you've got, take off everything, and then what, you know? And then what? And then it's the contradiction because he's wearing all those things, because he wants all those things. But he's calling out other people on wasting their money because that's what he wants to be. You know, he wants to be that person, but he's not quite there yet. You know, like, it's fucking insane. But then you combine all of this amazing, important, damn message that we all need to understand. Because it is, like, the world is so fucking materialistic these days. A bunch of you watching this right now are probably quite materialistic, and there's nothing against you. It's your money. Spend it on what the hell you want. But the whole world is so fucking focused on what brand is on the same shit that comes from the same factory across the world. Like, it literally comes from the same damn place, but because they put a different name on it, it's that important and it's worth all of our money. And Kendrick literally calling that all out. But then the hypocrisy in his own, like, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. It blows your mind.
Texting my funds in the bank. Homies attracting the bread when ain't breaking. My people so skates. Hold up. Let's think about this for a second. Tell me what you would do for static. When you sell your solo credit. When you sell your Joe for leverage. Where the hypocrite at? What community feel that?
Where the hypocrites at? Where the hypocrites at?
What community feel that only one relevant? Hold up.
Bro, self-reporting.
You out of pocket, yeah, you out of pocket.
You entertain the mediocre, need to stop it.
Is someone tap dancing around the issue?
What's your life like? Tell me what is canceled, don't you doubt? Say what I
It's amazing that you hear the tap dancing on so many songs when Kendrick is being that hypocrite version of himself, when Kendrick is literally just talking shit, you know, and tap dancing around the issue by highlighting things, you know, by misdirecting a conversation away from the actual issue at hand. That's when you hear this sound. Perfectly highlighted on the songs where it needs to be.
I treat you crackers like I'm Jigga, watch I own it down. Oh, you were but a critic, that is protocol. You're out of pocket, you're out of pocket. You entertain the media, you need to stop it. You entertaining no friends when they toxic. You rather.
You entertaining old friends when they toxic. This dude. Do you know what? I've said this before about Kendrick, and I'm gonna say it again. Kendrick scares the shit out of me. This dude scares the shit out of me. I don't know what it is about this man, but I really do have like conflicted feelings. It's so strange. Like Kendrick comes, like I've seen this guy smiling and happy and having the best time in a couple of clips that pop up, right? And like, and he is one of my, like, honestly, in the music industry, this man is one of my, I don't know the word for it. I don't know the word, but I look up to him more than like most other artists I can think of. And mainly, it is Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers that made me feel like that about him, right? And yet, I would be terrified of ever meeting him. I find him so intimidating. I just like there where he like leaned forward and bent over. I was like, oh man, imagine like going up to him and be like, wow, great performance. I would never want to do that. I'd be like, nah man, I'm good over here. I'm good. Like, it scares the shit out of me. Never have I been so intimidated as well. And I don't know why. I don't know why I get that energy. It's crazy. Because I love this man. I respect him so much. But man, I just like, yeah, I'm scared. It's so weird. Does anyone else feel like that? Or are you guys like, man, you're crazy? But yeah, it's true. It's true. Because like, I don't know if I've ever felt about an artist the way I do Kendrick Lamar. That is the absolute fucking truth here. I don't know if I've ever felt like, because this is a guy so far away from me. Like, so fucking far away from me. And I don't mean in the world. I mean in life in general, you know? Like, Kendrick Lamar is a black man who grew up in Compton in a rough neighborhood, lived a life completely different from me, over the other side of the world. And yet, I relate to him so much. In, like, so many of his songs, I click and I relate to him. You know, and it is crazy. The way he talks about certain family members, the way he talks about certain aspects of his life. Now, I didn't grow up in like a rough neighborhood. I lived in a little country village, but I grew up in a very, we didn't have money. We didn't have money. Very aggressive upbringing. A lot of fights inside and outside of the family. A lot of police calls, but never any kind of fear of death. You know, it was like the craziest that you could get in a village in the UK, you know, but never any like fear of death, never any fear of like guns or any of that sort of stuff, you know, no like serious like drugs. This is just me being plain and honest, you know, like yeah, so like it was a lot safer, and yet I literally sit here. And there's so many times Kendrick says things that I just click with and I feel and I understand. And I'm shocked. I'm shocked that this man who I've seen, like, listening to and reacting to, I've seen him as this man who just seems so fucking strong. So strong and so closed off and so walled. And it's weird because he shares so much. Even before this album, he shares so much. He's so open. He's so honest, right? And I'm always like shocked that he's like sharing this much. But with Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, I don't think I've ever heard an artist do this. There are other artists that have used the idea of like a therapy session around an album and opening up and being honest, but I truly don't know if I've heard an artist do what Kendrick did. Open up this much. And where I saw this man as like strong and like in like closed off and all sorts of stuff, I see him 10 times stronger. I do. And maybe that's why I feel so damn intimidated, because it's not for like a negative reason. It's for a fucking positive. It's because I've never seen this. Can you imagine all the shit in your life telling the world? And right now you're probably thinking, I would do it. Yeah, but this is a different level. If I try and tell the world, you know, few people hear it. Kendrick tells the world hears it. The entire world. We all know this man on a level that we just shouldn't. Like, we don't know him. I've never met him. I probably never will. I hope one day I do. I would love to meet this man and I would just love to just shake his hand. Just shake his hand and just like, I don't even know the words. I don't even have the words. You know, like what words do you say to someone who is so open and honest? Like, do you say thank you? What the fuck do I say to this man? Like, fuck me would probably be the worst. Shake his hand and go, jeez, Kendrick, you are incredible. That's what I mean. My admiration and love for him could not be higher because I cannot imagine. There's things in my life I would never share with people. You know, things in my past I'm never going to share with you guys. And that's just the truth. You know, that's how it should be. Every like social media content creator, YouTuber, artist, person, everybody has like personal things they're not going to share with people. And Kendrick just threw that out the fucking window. And it blows my mind that he did that. It blows my mind that he brought out an album where he tells the world everything. Where he's vulnerable, where he's open, where he's honest like this. I can't believe it. I will never, ever get over it. And that's why I say, and I mean this, when I say this, I mean this. I don't think there's an artist I admire more than Kendrick Lamar. And that's crazy saying that, but I can't imagine a human being, and I don't like using this word, but I can't think of a better word, being this brave. I don't think there's ever been a stronger story of bravery in music than this. It blows my fucking mind, man. It really does. Jeez. And not only that, but then to go and do live performances of these intimate personal songs where you're airing out so much of your past and history, where people are turning up to that show and you're telling them information that only your parents know, strangers, and you're there with a microphone telling them everything. Also, Kendrick Lamar's live performances, this man's voice, you can tell, and I've said this before, but he puts nothing through the fucking studio. His voice is just as raw and as real on an album as it is live. It is insane. There is zero difference in his vocals. I hope I get to see him live one day. Damn, man. Alright, that's where my reaction ends. I'm glad we didn't end on Father Time. Oh, I get goosebumps talking about him. He doesn't feel real. It's crazy. It's crazy. The amount of people I talk to who are Kendrick Lamar fans and they say like, yeah, he's the greatest. And he really is. But you only understand when you take this journey why. Like, I'll say it now. I'll say those exact words when people talk to me. But being able to explain to someone why he is would be so difficult. You just need to feel it. Kendrick Lamar is the greatest. But the only way you'll ever know he's the greatest is if you listen to him speak. You have to feel it for yourself. I hope you guys are enjoying these reactions. I'm having a real good time recording them. As emotionally difficult as they are, I've fallen in love with this dude so much. I could not respect him more. And I'm looking forward to continuing this journey. We still got so much to check out. Anyway, thank you for watching. Have an amazing day. Let me know what other reactions you want me to record. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And that's it from me, my friends. Check out the original videos in the description. And you right there will see me in the next video.